Hey, what's going on everyone? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to the C2 video. And today I just want to talk to you guys about using Titans. I've been using Titan the beginning of the season a lot more in Crucible than pretty much any other season before. Titans are currently super strong in the Crucible with constant overshields for you and your teammates. And when you run certain exotics, it makes it even better. So today I kind of want to talk about that. I want to talk about what are the exotics that I've been running with my Titan, and are some of the exotics that make it use unstoppable in Crucible. You can even say, at some points, unkillable. It's just that good. So if you played Crucible anytime after Witch Queen, you've probably seen those purple Titans, or just anybody glowing purple, meaning that they have that overshield. You get that overshield whenever you use the Bastion fragment on the Titan. It allows you to get an overshield whenever you place a shield down. And since the shield's tied to your resilience, you can actually get that shield back pretty quickly with 100 resilience, which is pretty much what I've been running. I actually recommend that you guys run 100 resilience, not only for the shorter shield cooldown, but also because it gives you a bit more survivability. You won't be tanking many more shots. Actually, you might actually die with just one extra shot, but it will stop you from dying from things that would kill you otherwise, like the Thorn Burn or maybe the Lemon Arc Burn. A lot of things like that won't kill you if you have 100 resilience. So I definitely recommend that you run 100 resilience with your Titan, or at least 90. 90 to 100 I think are pretty good numbers to run if you really can't hit 100. So now you know that I have 100 resilience to try to get the shield down as quickly as possible to get that overshield, and also for the extra survivability. But on top of that, we are not done, because the chest piece that I've been using the most, if I had to guess, out of all the chest pieces I used on the Titan, the Crest of Alpha Lupi has to be the one that I've used the most. So this one does a couple of things. It creates more orbs of power whenever you pop a super, and it also heals you whenever you pop a barricade. And that is pretty much the main reason why we're using it for the heal. Because, in case you guys don't know, whenever you put down your barrier and are low health, you get the overshield, but you do not regen any health. So, as soon as the enemy breaks your shield, you are back to being no health, and they'll be able to just kill you quickly. But with the Crest of Alpha Lupi, since you also heal when putting down your shield, you don't only gain the overshield, but you also gain some health. I say as much health as you get pretty much with a Worm Husk on a Hunter. So it's pretty similar to a Worm Husk, except that I think it's actually a little bit better when it comes to like healing, even if it's a little bit slower. Because with the Worm Husk you won't get an overshield, and you also don't get just cover right in front of you like you do with the barrier. There's so many situations where the enemy pushes me, thinks I'm dead, but I put down my overshield and get my big chunk of health back. I'm able to use 1v1 them and kill them. Sometimes even 2 people. But yeah, the Crest of Alpha Lupi heal plus the overshield just makes you do some dirty things, man. Some real messed up things that you should not be allowed to do to people, but you for some reason can. It is disgusting. The other exotic piece of armor, which is also a chest piece, that I really like using with my Titan now, is the Heart of Inmost Light. This one basically is to just spam abilities. This one actually lets you spam the barrier even faster, even if you have less resilience, just because of what the chest piece actually does. So what this chest piece does is that whenever you use an ability, a grenade, melee, or your barricade, it empowers your other abilities, meaning the abilities have faster regen, barricades have more health, and your grenades do more damage. Yes, you heard that right. It does all of that whenever you empower your abilities, and the way you empower an ability is just by using an ability. So yeah, those empower abilities are pretty great, and if you keep just spamming abilities, like as soon as you get them, you can actually get them back pretty quickly. You kind of have to get into like a rhythm of using your abilities, like using your melee, and then your grenade, your barrier. If you use them like that, you're gonna get your next ability in no time. That's basically what this chess piece is designed to do, to cycle through your abilities. So you can always have like at least one ability, so you can get the next one. And I'm not even kidding. when you have this chest piece, you always have an ability to use, whether it's just melee or your grenade or your overshield. You always have one, so you always can like have an ability for a fight, which is pretty great. I actually really enjoyed playing with this chest piece. With this chest piece, I actually don't even feel like you need 100 resilience because you get your barrier so fast without it that you don't really have to have too much resilience. Would I still recommend that you have high resilience? Yes, I would. Just because it's really nice to have it with the Titans. But it's not really like a necessity. So these are the two armor pieces I'm using in the Crucible and also in Iron Banner. And it just makes you unstoppable, man. The way that you pretty much want to play with the Titan now is that you want to spam your barrier pretty much as you can. Like before you get into a fight, you put your barrier down, get your overshield, and then you just fight the other person with more health. Like they actually have to shoot you more, or land more shots than you. You can also use it as a defensive thing. You know, whenever you get low, you could get behind cover, pop your barrier, gain your heal, and then have the overshoot, and then you're ready for another fight in case they want to push you. The thing that you want to do is that you definitely do not want to hold onto your barrier for too long. You want to put it down as quickly as you can. Whenever you see an opportunity of getting into a fight, you want to put down your barrier. That's why we have a lot of resilience for, so we can get our barrier back pretty quickly. Our barrier is usually back by the time like our overshield's bring out. So you definitely don't want to hold on to it for too long. You want to just spam the barrier, have a bunch of overshields. Most of the time in the game, you're gonna basically be spending it with an overshield. That's just how good this thing is. And yeah, it pretty much makes any 1v1 gunfights just heavily in your favor essentially. But yeah, that's the Titan Exotics I've been running. Just wanted to let you guys know, in case you guys maybe are getting into a Titan, these two exotics are pretty good. But anyways, with that we're gonna end today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to each channel in case you guys haven't already. Let me know in the comments below what are some of the other exotics you guys have been running on your Titans. You know, maybe you guys will give me a nice idea for a future video. But anyways, take care everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.